We live, and this piece of shit would start working. Oh, hello, boys. We're live. All right, Google finally started working for me. So, guys, last night the Montreal Canadiens played the Philadelphia Flyers, and we somehow beat them. Yeah. Don't ask me how, but we somehow did. Pablo, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by to the stream. I am still a bit sick, guys, so I'm going to try and be a little bit quick with this review. We'll see if we can fit under 10 minutes. Zachary, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by to the stream. So the opening lines for the Canadians were Hoffman, Suzuki, Evans, Lehkonen, Paling, Caulfield, Drouin, Dauphin, Jesse Leon, and Pazetta, Paquette, Armia. Mr. Greedo, Ducharme's gone. Hopefully. I mean, last time we won a game, we fired our staff. So I mean, hopefully Ducharme's gone, but yeah, probably not until the end of the year, unfortunately. Mr. Greedo, unless like it's confirmed Ducharme has been fired, then I haven't heard of that. Hey, Zach, glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear. Romanov Petrie, Sharatzvard, and Kulak Clegg were the defense pairings. Caden Primo gets the start net, and Jake Allen backs him up for the game. He's going to finally get a break. I heard there's a replacement. Really, Mr. Greedo? Really? Where did you hear that? Because I can look it up like right now, but I haven't heard anything about Dominic Ducharme being fired. I haven't heard anything on that front. But to be fair, I have mostly been just recording and editing 25 Days of Harry today, so that would probably explain why I haven't looked up anything. And also, Google Chrome will not stop not responding. So if the stream goes dead for a second, then that's probably why. I love Google Chrome. And thank you guys for making me look up shit so my Chrome gets delayed. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about Dominic Ducharme getting fired. Yeah. Shouldn't be angry. You should buy him a drink. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about. I follow a lot of Habs news stuff on social media, but I could be entirely off. Hey, Zach, thank you for. I'm glad you love the 20 Days of Harry videos, man. Much greatly, much greatly appreciated, man. But yeah, Mr. Greedo. I mean, I follow some of those guys as well. I don't know. It just feels like fan service. Just like, oh hey, Ducharme's getting fired. Like I don't know. Jeff Gordon said Ducharme's not gone until the end of the year. I want to believe him, but at the same time, I do like to think that oh hey, we have oh hey, we have this replacement lined up so Ducharme can leave. But I don't think so. I think Gordon is going to take a very hands-on approach with this and just kind of look at head coach replacements in the offseason or look at them now, but do it in the offseason. How you doing, bro? Tristan, I'm doing pretty solid today. I am probably in the last day or two of the cold, so that's very good. But I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing good, man. Hey, Zachary, man, that's already feel of Step Brothers, man. Yeah, I can't stand that movie. I think it's a piece of shit. Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But yeah, I mean, if you love it, like I said, that's perfectly fine, man. That's perfectly fine. Rare Habs W Darkness, indeed, Rare Habs W, no doubt about it, man. The opening lines for the Flyers were Lawton, Couturier, and Konechny, Lindblom, Giroux, Atkinson, Willman, Hayes, Van Riemsdyk, and Cates, Brown, McEwen. If Ducharme stays, I think he'd be assistant head coach. Mr. Guido, I don't know about that. I don't know if he would go back to being an assistant head coach, man. Tristan, it was very, very windy last night, so that's why I didn't go live. If you looked at the community post that I posted, you would know that. Everyone is different. Hell yeah, Zachary, exactly, man, exactly. Some people hate Step Brothers, some people love it. No, I don't care which one you are. Provorov, Braun, Sandheimer, Stalainen, Yandel, Connaughton were the defense pairings. Carter Hart gets starting like usual, and Martin Jones keeps backing him up like he is always should be doing. Before the game, there were actually no fans that were going to be allowed in the building for tonight's game. And actually, an update on that: the Habs Bruins game that was supposed to take place on Thursday has also been postponed. That game will not happen tomorrow, so there will not be a live review tomorrow. Very unfortunately. So yeah, there's that. Montreal Canadiens will not play. Not the Montreal Canadiens will not play tomorrow. Unfortunately, it will be just the 25 Days of Harry video, which is currently uploading at an okay speed. But yeah. Or yeah, sorry, Tristan. Yeah, I'm used to it being Wednesday, but yeah, the game that was supposed to happen on Saturday will not be happening anymore. No news about Monday's Montreal Islanders game or beyond that just yet. I believe we are in UBS Arena, So I don't think that'll be postponed, but we'll see. And yeah, as the hockey guy said in today's video, Habs Boston is a big moneymaker. It's perfectly understandable why they would want to why they'd want to postpone that game. Zachary, yeah, it was weird not seeing fans at the Bell Center and seeing fans in every other arena that played last night. I got used to it last year, seeing no fans at the Bell Center, but yeah, seeing it this year was really, really weird for sure. Dominic, how's it going, man? You're watching the CHL. Hey, good luck, man. What teams are you watching right now? Tristan, yeah, Canucks have won 7 in a row, man. Yeah, Bruce Boudreau. Turns out Bruce is a god. Just get used to choking home game 7s. Because you're going to get that with Bruce. I'm sorry. I got to take a sip of Gatorade because my voice is not good, as you guys can hear. It is very, very raspy right now. So, yeah, the Habs-Bruins game that was supposed to take place tomorrow will not happen anymore. Flyers pushed early. Primo faced some good shots early on. And then McEwen went to the box for interference. Habs started the power play. Caulfield nearly scored. Caulfield had a really good scoring chance. Habs had big pressure. Flyers had the first 3 shots of the game. Habs had 4 shots on the power play. It looked really, really solid. I was really happy with the power play that we had last night. And so we were 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. What have you been puffing, Tristan? Nothing, man. Nothing. It's all been the cold. It has all been the cold making my voice like this. The cold. And just recording 25 Days of Harry, despite the fact I should be probably resting my voice because I have only 2 videos left to record. And fuck, I need to get them uploaded, man. I need to get 25 Days of Harry uploaded. Rip. Hoffman then hit the post actually on the power play. He had a really good chance. And we'd score. Lehkonen tips a Kulak shot in from Romanov to Kulak with the slapper. Lehkonen tips it in. Really good goal for the Canadiens to get on the board first. 1-0 lead for us. Canadiens immediately pressured after the goal. Armia nearly scored. Suzuki and Hoffman then had solid chances. Had a solid chance. I believe it was a 2-on-1, but a really good Flyers defense to break that up. Drouin nearly got in all alone, unfortunately. Whether you mean the cold? No, my cold. No, it's been my cold. Like that's been holding me down, not the cold weather. But yeah, Drouin nearly got in all alone, but he wasn't able to get much more than a tip on the puck. Unfortunately, I believe it was Dauphin that tried to get the pass to him. Habs did pretty good at winning puck battles to gain control of the puck. Caulfield nearly got another goal again. I was really, really excited for Caulfield tonight. I thought he honestly had maybe his best game as a Montreal Canadian. Then how are you sick, Tristan? I don't know. It might just be the common winter cold. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how I got the cold, honestly. Might have been from the windstorm because the windstorm happened, and then the next day I had the cold. So who knows? Canadiens had more pressure. We were dominating the Flyers right now. Loved the play that we were getting from the Canadiens in the first period. We then went back to the power play. Lawton got called for hooking. Canadiens had some pressure. We were finally starting to give Caulfield some looks with his shot, giving him some big passes. But we still had no goals on the power play. So we were 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Habs then had more pressure, a few bouncer shots, some good saves for Primo. Yeah, Tristan, right now you're the only one that's talking in the chat. I think everyone's just trying to enjoy the analysis right now, I think. Hart was not looking steady, a few near missed plays and a few weird plays of the puck. There was a few chances where the Habs were coming in, but he'd swipe it off to the side. nearly cost a goal, but unfortunately for us, would not. Flyers had pressure, but there was some nice shot blocks by us to keep Primo confident. Canadiens looked for the 2-0 lead with a few minutes left. We knew we needed to score 3+ goals in order to win. Late Habs looked for a 2-0 lead. Drouin had a few looks, but the end of the first, we led it 1-0, and the shots were 19-8 for the Montreal Canadiens. We had a great first period, in my opinion. Loved how we played, and kind of knew we had to keep it up into the first period. Kind of had to keep it up into the remainder of the game and not let up. Canadiens had early pressure in the second. Loved how we were playing. Then the Flyers scored. Big pressure for them. Really, really tired group of Canadians out there, about a minute and a half. I believe they said Suzuki and Romanov, I think, were out there for 2 minutes. And Max Willman, he's going to get his second career NHL goal, going to tie the game up. And it was a pretty decent one for him as well. So, yeah. Flyers kept pressuring afterwards. They wanted a quick lead. Caulfield got stopped by Hart. Really good save with the glove, I believe. Canadiens with more push. Loved how we were looking after the goal. Flyers had good pushes then against Primo, but he made the stops. Canadiens caused some decent turnovers. Caulfield got robbed by Hart. This is where the glove save was. Caulfield should have scored. He should have had two to three goals tonight. Caulfield had a really damn good game. He had a lot of really good chances to score. Flyers went to the power play afterwards. It was Armia called for tripping. Flyers had big pressure, but Primo made some solid stops. So we were 1-4 on the PK tonight. Canadiens then had good chances. We were looking for the lead. Caulfield nearly put it home. I put fuck, he's been great this game, which he had been. Caulfield and Lehkonen nearly combined for a goal, but unfortunately, no such thing would come for them. Primo had 3 big saves, keeping the Canadiens in this game. He was really, really good tonight. I was really impressed with the way that Primo played tonight. I thought he had a great game, and I was really happy to get the win tonight, despite what happened at the end of the game, which we are going to get to, obviously. And then Jackson Cates, his first career NHL goal, beats Primo, I believe, on the 5-hole. I put, holy shit, that's the game-winning goal, isn't it? Because I genuinely thought, okay, this would be a very Habs thing. We're playing great, and some young rookie who gets a call-up in his 5th NHL game gets his first goal, and that's going to be the game-winning goal. Genuinely thought that was going to be the game-winning goal. Tyler Mott tested positive for COVID while he was in San Jose, but nobody else got it. All negative tests after that. Really? Interesting. Tyler Mott tested positive. That's weird. P.S. Cole hates people better. Cole people better because no fans, and that is what he is used to. Tristan, I think he does play a little bit better when there's no fans. I think he's going to get used to playing with fans in the building, obviously. I mean, he kind of has to be because college hockey has fans, obviously. And I'm pretty sure they did when he was playing. So I don't know. I think he's just really nervous that he really wants to I want to get a goal. I want to make these fans happy. I want to make these fans excited. So when there's no fans, it's like, all right, I can just be myself, and he can genuinely go out and get 8 to 8 whatever shots, a game that he wants. So yeah, I feel like personally, I think Cole is better without any fans right now, but I definitely think he's improving more so with fans in the building. I thought the last 2 to 3 games before this game, he was having really good games. He was getting those chances, and I thought he was definitely warming up to having crowds to play in front of, in my opinion. So, yeah. So at the end of the second, shots were 30-22 Canadiens, but the Flyers had a 2-1 lead heading into that third period. Canadiens had pressure early in the period. Caulfield had another nice shot. He was up to a career high 8 shots on net. That's how he would finish, surprisingly. Flyers had pressure, but Habs came back the other way. Provorov in the throw with thankfully, I believe he'd be okay. I believe hit in the throat with a slap shot. You never want to see that happening. I believe he would be back on about a few shifts later, so that was good. They blew the whistle down. I was very, very happy about that. At the time, I was wondering why the hell did they blow it down, but then I saw Provorov. I was like, oh, shit, yeah. No, yeah, it's good they blew it down, and hopefully he's okay. And you never want to see a player get injured that way, or anyway, really. Flyers had more chances, but Primo was making the stops. Primo, really big save after misplaying the puck. Really good stop there. I think the NHL should not go to China for the games thing for the Olympics. Sorry. Ooh. But because it's already this bad, now I don't even want to know how much worse it'll get if/when they go. Yeah, Tristan, it'll be weird seeing the Olympics if the Canadiens, if the players do go. I mean, I think it's spelling disaster for the NHL, whether it's players catching COVID and it being discovered over there, or them getting COVID over there, or, the fucking 5-week quarantine, which is absolutely unrealistic. I think the NHL, I want the NHL to go, obviously, like most people, because, like, hey, it's the Olympics. NHL, it's the best of the best. They should go. But not in like a pressure, but like, hey, NHL, they're the best in the world. It'd be cool to see them go. But, at the same time, like for the players' safety, I feel like the NHL is probably going to do hey, if you want to go, you can go. If you don't feel comfortable going, you don't have to go. I feel like it's going to be something like, and it's going to have to be, hey, if you're from, Canada, US, whatever, and you want to go, you sign up and whatever. And, 3-day thing, like, hey, sign up and, we'll pick whoever, So I don't know. I don't think the NHL should go to China either for the Olympics because I feel like it's very risky, but at the same time, it's like you can't bring back the World Cup of Hockey in February, because there's no arenas that you could play in there. And because they said it takes 12 to 18 months for a World Cup. You can't have World Cup in 2023 and then do Olympics in 2024. So it's going to be tough. But I think the NHLPA is coming around to the idea of not going to the Olympics this year. So I like I said, I do think the NHL is probably going to go in the if you want to go, you can go. If you don't want to go, you don't go type of direction of it. So because like Robin Leonard and I think Erik Karlsson are two players who have already said, yeah, no, regardless, we're not going to the Olympics. So I think that's what the NHL is probably going to do. But for the safety of all their players, it probably would be best that no one in the NHL goes to the Olympics. I'll still probably watch the Canadian Olympics, but I don't know. Depending on if it's finished or not, I'll probably be more focused on the World Juniors at that point because at least the World Juniors means something. So yeah. Caulfield and sorry, just a second. All right, sorry, boys. Gary Bettman, nah, Tristan, nah. Bettman cares for the player's safety. I don't think Bettman would be like, no, you guys are going because Bettman's one of the guys that is focused on the hey, yeah, no, we should not, we shouldn't be going. Bettman didn't want to let the players go to the Olympics in the first place. So I think if he can technically, I guess you could say get his way, but if he could, protect his players by not letting them go to the Olympics, I think Bettman will probably. Bettman isn't the all evil asshole like a lot of people make him out to be. He's a businessman, so he's going to want to make the NHL money, and that's why he's tried expanding to Tampa, to Florida, to Arizona, to Houston. That's why he's tried expanding to these places because hey, if we can get hockey all around North America, more people, and it's going to bring in more revenue, which makes sense. It makes sense. It just so happens the South is fucking dumb and doesn't want to follow anything aside from concussion ball, you know. But yeah, Primo, big save after misplaying the puck. Caulfield and Lehkonen nearly connected for the game-winning goal or game-tying goal. Sorry. Habs really pushed with 8 minutes left. They were looking for the tie. They wanted at least the point by going to overtime. Flyers had a few looks, but Canadiens kept control. And then Laurent Dauphin gets his first goal since December 8th, I believe they said, of 2015. Laurent Dauphin ties the game off a rebounded goal from Sherratt and Savard. The game is tied. Holy shit. I was upstairs. I was finishing my notes when I heard the goal scored. Came down, I was like, holy shit, Dolphin got it. And so, yeah, Dolphin ties the game up with about 3 minutes left or so. Canadiens tried to get something, but Flyers had solid defense. Then the Flyers pressured a massive pressure. They just would not let the Canadiens get anything. 2 minutes left in the 2 minutes left in the third period. We did not look great. So the shots were 38-33 Canadiens, but it was tied 2-2 headed into the overtime period. Yeah. 19 Calgary Flames players have COVID now, and I don't know how many staff. I think about 6 or something like that. They done until something like that. They done it until after Christmas. Let's just face it. Why would they even think about it? Tristan, yeah, Calgary. If it's an outbreak like that, no doubt they're done till after Christmas. I think. Yeah, if it's an outbreak like that, like here's the thing: if the NHL, I think, has 2 to 3 more outbreaks like the Flames, they're gonna have to not end the season. They're gonna have to postpone the season until after Christmas. They're gonna have to take a small break. I think. I feel like everything that's going on right now with the new variant of COVID, I feel like it's just another outbreak just because of the new variant, and because here's my thing. I think a lot of the cold and a lot of what's going on with it being cold season because it's the fucking winter and people have to adapt to the winter again, are being recognized as COVID. I feel like not all of it is COVID. I think the COVID tests are flawed and recognizing the cold as COVID because they both have similar symptoms, So I don't necessarily know if it's legitimately 19 players that do exactly have COVID, but yeah. My school got COVID Wednesday, so my Christmas break started early. Oh shit, Cameron. Yeah, like Tristan said, that sucks, man. Stay safe. Hopefully when you got tested, it came back negative and you didn't have, or came back positive. No, yeah, came back negative and you didn't have COVID. Yeah, I was gonna say hopefully it came back positive and you didn't have COVID. No, Yeah, because he tests negative for COVID-19. Then yeah, there you go. So I'm the big dumb. Drouin hits the crossbar 28 seconds in. That thankfully wouldn't come back to haunt the Canadiens. Sherratt then goes to the box for roughing Sean Couturier after he wouldn't stop poking at Primo when he had the puck. I thought it was a fair play. I thought it was good that Primo shoved that Sherratt shoved him, but he gets the roughing penalty and the Flyers wouldn't later. It was very weird. Really good PK by the Canadiens, able to clear it out. Great job not letting Philly score, not letting them get many shots at all. Actually, no, they got a couple shots. Actually, yeah, they got a lot of shots in that overtime, but I think only 2 on the power play. Caulfield nearly got fouled by Paley and Sherratt. Fuck, would have been great if Caulfield could end his game with a goal with actually his father watching. His father, very unfortunately, flew down to Montreal to watch the game. And I think they said only 2 hours before the game found out there weren't going to be any fans in the building. So, yeah. And just to one up you, they're on an airplane almost every few days. They play on Arizona. The next day they travel on an airplane, mind you. Go to a place like Edmonton at this time of year. Yeah, Tristan, that's a good point. They go to Arizona where it's hot as shit. And then they're going to Edmonton where it's like, hey, yo, it's really, really cold. Exactly, Tristan. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They're going from places like Arizona to Edmonton. Not exactly like that level of change, but they are going from like places that are a little bit warmer to places that are pretty goddamn cold, like Alberta. Exactly, Tristan. That's another reason why they're getting all sick. I think any other year, players would be sick and be like, hey, no, it's whatever. I just have a cold. I can go out there and play, But because now COVID's going on, it's like, fuck, I might have COVID, which sucks. So the shots were a 40-38 Canadiens, but it was still 2-2 heading into the shootout. Drouin scores. Couturier misses. Caulfield, unfortunately, misses. The net entirely, unfortunately. Giroux with a miss. Hoffman with a miss. Atkinson to tie the game. Misses. Game. Losing streak in the shutout. Sorry, in the shootout. Primo, unfortunately looked hurt after Atkinson's shot, actually. Atkinson, what he did was Atkinson just kind of went in and he just went for a shot and he tried to jam it home and accidentally ended up falling onto Primo's back and he almost kind of hyperextended his leg, it looked like, against the post. Primo, not Atkinson. So yeah, he was shown holding his back as he exited. And me, of course, being me, I thought, okay, dude got injured. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if he got the first star and he couldn't come out for it, But I was like, okay, yeah, no, Caulfield got the first star. I was very happy about that. I was very, very happy that Cole Caulfield got the first star for his 8 shots, his new career high in shots. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if somewhere down the line he somehow has like 16 shots as a career high. Kid seems like he just absolutely loves taking shots and yeah. Tavares and Kerfoot are in protocol. Holy shit, Cameron. Well, hopefully they safe and Tavares doesn't take another knee to the face again. Alex Ovechkin could break the record for the most power play goals. He has 774. They're playing tonight. Really, Tristan? Most power play goals. And 774 overall. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Breaks the record for power play goals. Now watch, they're going to play tonight and they're not going to get a single power play. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, final shots were 40-38 Canadiens, and we finally win another game, this time 3-2 in the shootout. So now the next thing is Carey Price. If they don't go to China, does that mean he will play again sooner? Tristan, no. I don't think so. If anything, I think that means he comes back later, actually. Because here's the thing. I wasn't expected to come back until after Christmas regardless. And he was expected that he would get a game or two of NHL game. He would get a game or two in the NHL, probably a game or two in the AHL before that for conditioning, like what Ben Bishop did and what Price had last year. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna play. I don't think Price plays again sooner than people expect. Like I said, I think it's later because Price really, really wanted to play in the Olympics or wants to really play in the Olympics again. I think last time he did was 2014 when Canada was, or when it was in Russia. I was gonna say when it was in Canada. That was 2010. I'm pretty sure it was 2014 was the last time the NHL went to the Olympics in Sochi. But because Price, like I said, he really wants to go to the Olympics. That's the thing. I feel like he would have not rushed, but he would have been like, yeah, no, I'm ready. Like the Olympics would have motivated him more, I think, to come back early for the conditioning stints or whatever and get those NHL games before going to the Olympics. But I feel like if the NHL doesn't go, instead of coming back because I forget when the Olympics are. I think, say, mid-January. I think Price honestly probably comes back like middle of February, maybe March. I still think we're a month and a half at least away from Price coming back to the NHL if the Olympics doesn't happen, I don't want to speculate, though. I don't want to be like, oh, Price is gonna come back on the 7th of February, and no, I don't want to speculate specific dates or generally when. When Price is ready to come back, he'll come back. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what does happen with Carey Price. If he does still come back early, if he comes back earlier because we're not going to the Olympics, if he comes back later, But yeah. 2/3 of your second line. Yeah, Cameron. I mean, damn, that sucks paying Tavares $10 million to be on the second line. That sucks, man. Hey, Harry, did you beat the shit out of your router yet? Wolverine, surprisingly, no. I've not beaten the shit out of my router yet. I want to, but I haven't yet. It looked like Primo pulled both his hamstrings, fractured his spine, and got a concussion. Jacob, it did look like that. Thankfully, and obviously it's not that, but Christ, it looked like that. It looked like he was down because of the concussion. It looked like he fractured his spine. He was holding his back. And it looks like he pulled both his hamstrings. Like, fuck. It's like, just imagine it comes out. Yeah, no, he has all of that. Like, obviously, I don't want that to happen. I love Primo, and I think it'd be great to get him. I think it'd be great to get him some more NHL games. But I just find it so funny that on one play, he gets all that injured. I hope it doesn't happen, obviously. I hope it comes out tomorrow. It's like, yeah, no, Primo just had some soreness there. Yeah, he's perfectly fine, But yeah, it would suck. But God damn it, that it did look like that, Jacob. I got to be honest. It did look like that. So, yeah, guys, we're about half an hour in. Surprisingly, only half an hour in. Yeah, I guess what we're going to do, boys, is I'm going to just read comments in a second. I'm going to do the Montreal Canadiens stat lines. Like I said, read any last minute comments. I'm going to play a little bit of Cookie Clicker for a few minutes while we get to the end of the stream. Like I said, have stats, do your stuff, read the comments, any last comments, and then we're going to do the outro. So Nick Suzuki still leads the Canadiens in points with 6 goals, 12 assists for 18 points. Jonathan Drouin. Sorry, just a second. I found a reindeer. There we go. So Cupid. All right. But yeah, Jonathan Drouin has 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points with a shootout goal now. So technically 5, but for some reason the NHL doesn't count shootout goals, which I find that really weird. Tyler Toffoli has 5 goals, 9 assists, 14 points. Josh Anderson has 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. Artturi Lehkonen has 4 goals, 8 assists, 12 points. Toffoli and Anderson, who are hurt. Christian Dvorak, who is also hurt, 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points. Brendan Gallagher, who actually was out with COVID, but him and Nico, actually forgot to mention, are both back at practice. They were both back at practice before yesterday's game, so hopefully next game they're both in the lineup. That would be very good. But Galley has 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points. Chris Weidman, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Ooh, Mike Hoffman has 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points. Hoffman on a 11-game goalless drought right now, which is not good. Brent Kulak has, unfortunately, only 1 goal, 6 to 7 points. Cole Caulfield has the exact same stats. David Savard has 7 assists. Ben Sherratt has 5 goals, 1 assist, 6 points. Wait. Oh, wait, no, yeah, he had the 5 goal. Wait, did I not put the... I think I'm dumb. Oh, my God. I just realized I think I might be dumb. Did I count Lehkonen's goal? Because I'm pretty sure that was his second. Lehkonen, oh no, that was his 4th. Okay, no, I did count it. Okay, that's really weird. But Sherratt, 5 goals, 1 assist, 6 points. Evans, who is currently hurt, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Ryan Paling has 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. Mathieu Perreault with 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Armia, who has the exact opposite, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Alex Romanoff, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. Sami Niku, who was at practice again, like I said, with Gallagher, 3 assists. Michael Pezzetta and Laurent Dauphin, each with a goal and an assist. Jeff Petrie, who is currently did actually return to the lineup with 2 assists. Jesse Lyon with a goal, and Adam Brooks, who's no longer with the team, with an assist. Do you have Twitter? Tristan, I do have Twitter. It is at Harry Rice Hockey, I believe. It is a picture of David Seville from the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Jason Lee is my profile picture. Please mod. Tristan, yeah. Again, we're waiting until 750 subs, man. That's what we got. We're waiting for that. I think the final score for the Caps game will be 6-2 Caps. Ovi gets 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist with 1 on the power play. What if I am right? Tristan, that'd be sick, man. That'd be sick if you were right. Thank you guys for coming in at the end of the stream. We have 6 viewers right now. That's awesome. Wait, do you have other social? I have, like I said, a Twitter at Hair Race Hockey. I have an Instagram, which I think. Let me look it up real quick, guys. I'll give you the link because since you can post on Instagram from desktop now, I'm gonna try and start using Instagram a little bit more. I do want to start advertising on Instagram a little bit, but yeah, I do have an Instagram formerly at dr.overdose.raps, I believe is what it used to be back when I wanted to be a rapper, and I thought the name Dr. Overdose was really, really cool. That's a story time for a completely different video. But yeah, I think it's at Hair Race Hockey as well. I think. Let me just load up Instagram and let me see what my username is. I completely forget. Congrats on the 1-game win streak. Hey, thank you, David, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I mean, hey, if we get Shane right, that's one more generational talent than we have than the Maple Leafs. So, hell yeah. The Ace Dogs game in the OHL is postponed because guess what? COVID. Damn, Tristan, that sucks. That really sucks, man. Goddamn, that sucks. I'm really, really sorry to hear that, buddy. Really sorry to hear that, man. Instagram is taking a while to load, so I'll do that as I start working on the outro, Wolverine. But yeah, I have like I said, I have the Twitter, I have the Discord, which is in the description. I have the Instagram, like I said, I do have an Instagram. I just forget the name of it. While it loads, I'll be able to check in. And I have something else. You'll follow. Thank you, Tristan, man. I appreciate it. I feel like I had another thing, but I forget. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna start working on the outro. I will get the Instagram when it comes up in a minute. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, which includes but is not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, or else. My name is Harry Rice. Subscribe to Buff Club, subscribe to the Sub Hub, subscribe to the D Nation. If you remember the Mod Squad, thank you for moderating any comments, any streams, and or any videos that are posted. It is much greatly appreciated. Yeah, it is dr.overdose.raps right now. So I will put what it is right now in the chat. It is dr.overdose.raps. Thank you guys for following. I am going to change the name though whenever I can because I don't like that name. I want to make it Hair Race Hockey if I can. But yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching again. Blah, 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 blah. Links description or the Amazon wishes, the PO box and the PayPal. Again, guys, big shout out to Bane for actually coming through with the 2 packages from Amazon. I almost showed my address, which thankfully I didn't. And even if I did, the stream probably looks really laggy, so you guys couldn't have seen it anyways. But big shout out to Bane who actually came through with the 2 packages that are going to be opened on the Christmas Eve live stream. We are doing the Christmas Eve live stream, and now we have stuff to open, so it's going to be a Christmas live stream overall. Yeah. By the way, guys, I did think of the idea. Mine is my name for Twitter. Oh, thank you, Tristan, man. Thank you. Funny enough, guys, I did think of the idea of asking my parents to open what I had. Oh, never mind. It is Hair Race Hockey. Okay, never mind. My Twitter, my Instagram is called Hair Race Hockey. Never mind. I'm dumb. All right, so guys, it is just Hair Race Hockey with a black profile picture because for some reason I can't change it. I don't know why. Why am I following Susie Lou? Genuinely, why? Oh, we got a heart. All right, there we go. But yeah, we got 2 people following me. That's pretty cool. I haven't posted in like 2 years, but yeah, we've got followers. So yeah, guys, like I said, the Amazon wishlist, the PO box, and the PayPal. If anything is sent to if anything is sent to if anything is sent to me via those, I will open them on Christmas Eve live stream. Unless in any other month other than November, December, if they're sent to me, I will do a video of me unboxing whatever it is. If anything is sent my way, it is much greatly appreciated. Like always, you never have to do it, but it is much greatly appreciated. We also have the Twitch, the Discord, the speedrunning account, and the Letterbox. We have the Discord, the Twitter, the Discord, the Twitch, the speedrun, and the Letterbox all in the description. It is much greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice. Yeah, guys, I'm actually going to post a link to my straight up Instagram